Will Tesla stock hit $1,000? Okay guys, in this video we're going to talk more about Tesla. So Tesla's obviously been a very hot topic so far throughout 2021. A couple of big milestones. So as you guys know, Tesla stock has hit the $800 target with, kind of pressing up against that resistance at around $900. Elon Musk just became the richest guy in the world this year. And it looks like Tesla is on track to outdo their just about 500,000 deliveries in 2020. So guys, in this video, we're going to talk more about whether Tesla stock can hit $1,000 per share. But before we go into it, guys, I want to tell you guys about this awesome offer through Webull. So Webull is an app that I use all the time. Very excellent app. And if you guys sign up using the link in the description, investortrip.com/Webull, you guys can get up to 4 free stocks. So you can get stocks like Google, Facebook, Starbucks, or even Tesla. So all you have to do is just open up an account using the link in the description and deposit at least $100, and you'll get your 4 free stocks worth up to $1,600, guys. Okay, guys, so now let's head back into the video now. So basically what we're looking at is that Tesla has been on a crazy run. So kind of just to back things up and take a look at this 1-year chart. Okay, so if we take a look here at the 1-year chart, we can see that over the last year, Tesla stock is up over 700%, guys. And really what we're looking at here is we're basically looking for the bullish thesis to just continue. So that means basically production, deliveries, and revenue. So of course, Tesla has been profitable now for over 5 quarters and is recently being included into the S&P 500. So of course, all of these things are great. And there's just been basically, to sum it up, guys, there's basically been more buyers than sellers of Tesla stock. So now what we're going to see is basically we've been on such a strong trend. Will this trend end? Well, I'll give you guys a couple of reasons why I think the trend will continue. And I think $1,000, in my previous video, I said $1,000 in Tesla stock by the end of Q2. But, the run has been so strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see $1,000 by the end of January. I know it sounds a little bit ambitious, guys, but Tesla has been that strong. So let's talk a little bit more about these bullish theses. So the first thing I want to talk about is I want to share this article from Business Insider. So here it is talking about billionaire investor Chamath Palihapitiya, guys from Sri Lanka. This guy's one of the first employees over at Facebook, and you probably guys know him from his social capital spats. He's launching quite a few of them, like Open Door. He's doing SoFi and things like that. So this article came out. It says, don't sell a share. And he says Tesla stock could triple from current values, making Elon Musk the first trillionaire. So guys, this is a guy who's a really smart guy. He makes a really compelling argument in this article. That's why I wanted to talk about it quickly. So he says that Tesla is a distributed energy business, and he believed that for a while the world's first trillionaire would be a person fighting climate change. So he says delivering clean energy, allowing the world to be sustainable, is an incredibly important thing to be rewarded by markets and individuals. Don't sell a share of Tesla. So then he also says, I don't understand why people are so focused on selling things that work. When things are working, you're paid to stay with people that know what they're doing. And this is a guy, referring to Elon Musk, who has consistently been one of the most important entrepreneurs in the world. So why bet against him? And then, like he said, he also tweeted that the world's first trillionaire would be a person fighting climate change. It could very well be Elon, but if it's not him, it'll be someone like him. And then he says Tesla stock can double or triple again. So guys, what does all of this mean? Well, it basically means is that right now we're dealing with a huge problem on the planet. Guys, I was born in 1986, and for me personally, I've done quite a bit of traveling over the world. It is obvious that the climate has changed. It's just hotter. It's just the temperature of the planet, or whatever you want to measure climate change. It's just much warmer. So the way things are going right now, climate change is a huge problem. It's not going to just be a problem for us, but it's going to be a problem for the next generation coming up, the youngest generation, who are going to have to deal with a lot of the problems that the baby boomers, Generation Y, and guys like us have created. So the reason why Elon Musk can definitely be a trillionaire and why Tesla stock can definitely hit $1,000 or higher is simply because Tesla is fighting this problem. So they're not just a car business. They also have a solar energy business, which is a lot smaller, obviously, than a car business. But the solar energy, solar panel business, that's going to help harness energy from the sun. And the car business is going to help eliminate a lot of the carbon emissions in the air. So it does make sense that the richest guy in the world and the first trillionaire should be a guy that's actually saving the planet instead of just selling products just to make money. So I really agree with that that thesis, and I really think the guy's a really smart guy. So that's one of the reasons why I definitely think Tesla stock will hit $1,000 per share. It's got a great altruistic, great for the environment, great karma play going on. I think that's what a lot of people aren't really realizing, is that I think nowadays, when we've seen with the whole pandemic in 2020, I think karma is a huge part of investing success. Companies that are doing things that are good for the planet are going to have great karma, and great karma can help translate into great stock prices. So obviously, stock prices are going to trade based on revenue, earnings, and things like that. But if you're saving the planet, you're going to get a lot of loyal investors. And the good thing about Tesla investors, I notice, is that not only are they very passionate about the company, but they buy the stock regularly. So if you guys follow a couple of channels, you got channels out there like Graham Stephan, you got channels out there like Meet Kevin, you got other channels like Solving the Money Problem. These are guys that basically buy Tesla stock every month. And there's a lot of other, people out there, Tesla investors as well. They've been buying the stock consistently, as early as 2012. Some people have been buying it consistently since the IPO. So there's this huge loyal shareholder base that believes in Tesla, believes in what Elon Musk is. And they're going to continue to buy the stock. So basically, we just have more buyers than sellers, guys. So the next point I want to talk about with Tesla stock hit $1,000, I want to give you guys some fundamental analysis. So I give you guys kind of a, kind of my personal analysis and based on karma and things like that. So now let's talk some numbers, because at the end of the day, numbers are going to be a very important part of Tesla's success as well. So we take a look at this. One of the arguments I talked about earlier, you guys watch my previous Tesla videos on why Tesla's PE ratio is not an issue. But we take a look at the forward PE based on where we think earnings are going to be next year over the next future 12 months, not the last 12 months. The forward PE is only 200. So obviously that looks a lot better. And if we take a look at some other numbers, we can see that the PEG ratio, the price to earnings growth ratio, is only 1.6, and the price to sales ratio is 29. So for you guys out there that use metrics like fundamental analysis, just realize that even though the trailing PE, which is the last 12 months earnings, the forward PE is looking much better, and some of these metrics look a lot more better. So for you fundamentalists out there that are against Tesla stock, take a look at some of these other metrics. Don't just base your opinion on PE, because PE is usually used for kind of more mature legacy businesses like AT&T, American Express, companies that aren't really growing much. But when you're looking at a company like Tesla, which is basically working towards a bigger goal than just making money, companies like American Express and AT&T, they're basically there just to make money. But Tesla's bigger than that. Tesla's about saving the planet that we live on and making it better for the next generation. So I think it really does good due diligence to kind of not use PEs so much in this situation. Look at some other metrics. But another metric I want to talk about that really is eye-popping to me is cash flow, guys. So, a lot of times we talk about stocks and people are talking about earnings and revenue, but as you can see with the whole pandemic situation, cash flow was so important for people that either got furloughed or lost their job and things like that, and they didn't have cash flow coming in. They weren't able to pay their bills, and that's one of the reasons why the stimulus checks were so important, because people didn't have cash flow. So Tesla is extremely strong. We've got operating cash flow of over $4 billion, and free cash flow, which is probably the most important metric, is over $2 billion. So Tesla has plenty of cash coming in there. I don't think they have to do too many offerings to continue to expand the business, although they might do an offering, ever since the share price has run up so much. But the good thing is that Tesla's well capitalized with a very nice balance sheet, over almost $15 billion in cash and $15 billion in debt. So they have enough cash to basically pay off their debt if they needed to. So that's a good sign. The company is doesn't have any really risk of bankruptcy or anything like that, and everything's looking good from the fundamental side. So, for me, Tesla is still a strong buy. And then the last thing I want to take a look at is the margin. So the profit margin is just under 2%, but Elon has talked about making batteries cheaper and coming out with cheaper cars. So that should help the profit margins a lot, because he's able to pass those savings on to the customer. And I expect these margins to improve over time as technology gets better and the batteries get cheaper and everything like that, guys. So this is it. I think Tesla stock will definitely hit $1,000 per share. Like I said, I'm going to say Q2 just to be conservative, but I wouldn't be surprised if this happened in January 2021. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give me a like button, smash the like button if you guys enjoy my content, and smash the red subscribe button to receive more videos from me in the future. You guys can check out my daily stock watch list. I post it every Monday through Friday, and subscribe to my private Discord chat where we talk about other EV stocks like Tesla and things like that. So that's it until next time, guys. Take care.